Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses. Now, what are you running for, bro? When we go through life, we're going to be given the task of decoding the data that we've inherited through our culture, through our experiences, through our through our parents, through our population. We're going to be given that task. We're going to be we're going to have to upgrade, transform, and evolve in how we think and what we dictate our lives with. We're gonna have to think differently. We're gonna have to act differently. We're gonna have to feel differently about certain situations. And if we don't, a lot of the times that could lead to specific disorders that I'm not getting to. But if you intend on growing, this is gonna have to happen. Now, jail story time. When I was in jail, I ran into a situation where there was wasn't really a gentleman, because he was a gangbanger, who had noticed that I was freeballing. And if you don't know what freeballing is in America, that means when you don't wear undergarments, when you don't wear underwear under your pants. That's what that means. And he was making making songs about it, making parodies of songs about it. And then he said, because I was in a dorm, so it was 22, 23 bunk beds in a room the size of a elementary school cafeteria. And he was like, "Hey, bro, um, you okay with your celly free balling?" And he was laughing. My celly, the dude that slept under me because I was on the top bunk, he was like, "Man, that's funny, bro. Celly, you're not really free balling, are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I haven't worn underwear for like 3 days because the I really don't have to explain this to you because I'm a grown man. But the underwear that I bought, they take a long time to dry. They start. I don't even know what they're called, bro. They come from Walmart. They start with a G, Gildan. They take a. If you hand wash them, they take a long time to dry. And now, and when you, if I'm not gonna say any of them, I'm not gonna complete that sentence. In Cook County, they offer you some underwear, some boxer shorts. They're white. They're thin. They're of low quality. They're super white. Aaron Moses does not wear white underwear. I don't like wearing boxers, and I just didn't like how they looked. They could be easily mistaken for somebody else's underwear, and they cost $4. So I was okay with okay, maybe these people are mature enough or comfortable with their own sexuality where I don't have to worry about being harassed, you know, because I'm walking around without any underwear on for maybe 2, 3 days. They took about 60 hours to dry, okay, at room temperature. So, whatever the case is, he was acting all like he was freaked out. You know, and he was communicating this to another gangbanger, bro. These are both. I'm not gonna say what gang they're in, but he was just like devastated. It was like he lost so much respect for me, bro. And he was like, "Bro, how long have you not been wearing underwear?" I was like, "3 days." Boom. And he was like, "Hey, bro, you gonna have to move. Somebody you killed people and sold drugs to people that make other people kill people and break into houses and hurt people's children. This is what you do to get respect and to survive. But you're worrying about me wearing underwear." And he was like, "Yeah, bro, you can't sleep above me if you don't wear underwear, bro. That's homosexual. That's gay." And it's like 10 o'clock at night, and he was like, when we were going back and forth, he was like, "Bro, I'm not with that gay stuff." And I was like, "Bro, how?" First of all, I asked the first dude, I was like, "Bro, how do you know that I wasn't wearing any underwear?" And he was like, "Bro, you haven't been wearing underwear for like 2 days." I'm like, "Bro," and I'm this dude was probably the same height as me, but he was like 200 pounds, all muscle, bro, bodybuilder, bro. This dude's pecs was the size of my head. Picture my look. You hear that? Look at this. Look at that. I mean, I've been doing a lot of like 400 or 500 a day, but this dude was like, not Batista. He was big. He was 230. We'll say that. All muscle, bro. All big dude. Now I don't want to say I have an anger problem, but because I hadn't been drinking and smoking, I had a lot less anxiety about life. And I was getting mad. I was like, bro, how do you know that I wasn't wearing underwear? How do you know? And everybody was looking at me because, of course, I'm a quiet person, especially in jail. Everybody was like, oh, he's with it. And he was like, I, well, and I was like, how do you know? He was like, bro, chill out. And he looked at me, and I was still mad. And I looked at him like, I understand, but you're creating situations for me. And the other dude that was 12 o'clock to me, he was looking at me like, it's about to go down. You need to relax. And then we were going back and forth, me and Sally. He was like, I'm not with that gay stuff. You need to, put on underwear. And I was like, bro, I really don't have to do that. And he was like, but I got to think about it. And I was like, think about what? Think about my joint in my pants? He was like, bro, I got to think about this. You don't have to think about it. You really don't. You have choices. You don't have to do that. Now, next day, I went to work in jail. Yes, I have a job. Came back, and there was a dude who was leaving in 2 days. So when I my celly and the other dude was standing together, and I was looking at him like, they're on some BS. I just my feet kind of hurt. I want to lay down. They give you extra food. I was about to eat, and he was like, "Hey, bro, what size you wear?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, what's his name's about to go home in a couple days. He's just gonna give you the underwear he bought." And I was like, "I'm not about to wear another man's underwear, bro. I'm not about to do that." And he was like, "Well, he got a couple dollars. He'll just buy some fresh underwear off the deck for you." And I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't want this jail underwear." And he was, "Bro, you gotta leave then. You gotta go." And I was like, "I'm not doing that, bro. You're an inmate." And I got back on my bunk. So it's a wall with windows on the side of the bunk that I was at. So somebody by the strangeness of the universe left same day within an hour. So it's an open bunk. So my celly was looking at me like, "It's an open bunk, bro. Now you can move." And I was looking at him like, "Bro, you're not about," because I had the sweetest, for my personality, I had the sweetest place in the dorm. It was in the corner. It was behind a wall. It was in the cut. Nobody had to walk past my stuff to get to the front. It was all the way in the back to the left. At 6 o'clock, that sun hit my face, and it was a corner where I could meditate, where nobody could see me. It was beautiful. So I'm thinking, bro, you don't even appreciate this. You stay up at night to yell across the dorm to play and to rap Chief Keef and Lil songs all night, and Gucci Mane and Lil Baby and 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 and, and Gunna songs all night. You do this. You don't care. You would rather not be in this corner, and you think you're just gonna take this away from me? So this dude, this dude was 18, and I felt the heat coming off of him. This 18-year-old dude, his dark skin, a lot of energy, and I could see the frustration. So it was my duty as somebody who's older than him, somebody who was not his peer, to neutralize the situation. So I said, "Bro, come here." He looked like he was about to cry. I felt bad a little bit. I felt bad that he thought this. I felt bad that he had become so overworked and overwhelmed by his emotions that he given off this energy. So I said, "Bro," I said exactly this. The underwear thing, I'll conform to it because I really like this bump. I'll put on underwear tomorrow when I take a shower. It's commissary day. I'm gonna get my deodorant and take a shower. I'm gonna get new pants on Tuesday. You don't have to worry about it, bro. And he looked at me like, I'm still mad. I don't trust that you're gonna do it. I respect it. And you really hurt my feelings. So I made good with my word. I stayed in bed all night so nobody was tempted. Nobody was made into a victim by my exposed genitals. Stayed in bed. I woke up, put my underwear on, right? I've been the other guy, first dude, had been singing this free balling song for 2 days, 3 days. The day I put my underwear on, he stopped singing it. AaroniMoses doesn't like to wear underwear for the same underwear for 3 days because I was in jail. I had to wear the same underwear for 3 days. They give you these little water bottles. I put hot water in the water bottles. I wet tissue. I put the tissue on top of the water bottle, flipped it, and put tissue in the back so it wouldn't tear. Wiped myself so I would be clean. Use soap so I would be able to extend the use of these underwear. 30-hour wash, 2.5 days, it's about 60 hours. They will dry. So in a week, I'm only going 2.5 days without underwear. In a month, that's about 10 days without underwear. So in 2 months, that's a long time. That's actually out of 2 days, out of 2 months, which is exactly how long I did. That's about 20 days. So half the time I wasn't wearing underwear because I didn't want to wear them because they were dirty and drying, or clean and drying, not dirty and dry. You know what I mean? 20 days, long time. So I noticed that when I did wash my stuff, when I was washing my underwear, dude would be singing his song, and I'm like, you're consciously looking. Now you're doing this. And when I put them back on, he wouldn't sing it. Now we have the whole dorm alienating me. The whole dorm checking to see if I have on underwear. Now we have when my celly moved from under me to by his friend, looking to see if I have on underwear. And then when I walked to the bathroom, of course, and I had one underwear because they were drying, I heard him whisper. He didn't even whisper because people from Chicago don't know how to whisper. He said, "Hey, he back at that habit again, bro. He not wearing no underwear." And I turned my head slightly, just enough to not let him know that I knew what he said, and I heard him. And the dude who he was talking to was 26, 25. He was my 90s baby. And he looked at him like he had a very blank face, but he was with the hint of of disappointment in his eyes, his eyebrows, and his mouth was slightly curved downward. And I was looking like I looked and I was like, I know, bro. I know. This supposed to be in your gang, bro. I know I'm disappointed too. And then when I saw that, went to the bathroom, to you my life, and I got approval from other people. Some people, one person was able, like, that's none of their business, blah blah. I was like, I don't need your approval, bro. You're just dramatic. You like drama, and you want to be in it. I don't need your approval. Thank you, though. Other dude, because I respected him a little bit, he was like, bro, there's some cowards. I'm in the same gang as them. Last time I wore underwear was the same day as you, 3 days ago. Nobody said anything to me. And I was like, because, because that's how it is. Because you're in their gang, bro. Because I'm not gangbanging at each other's time. Because that's not what's going on. See, about a week later, this is the end of the story. About a week later, it was gonna take a weird turn, a weird conclusion. About a week later, I went to work. Now, when you go to work in Cook County, in the kitchen, I worked in the kitchen. They wash your DOCs. They wash your outfit, your uniform. I went to put my jumpsuit over my uniform. I heard from my dorm. There's different dorms, and there's different divisions that were in the kitchen with me. Sneak this in, a little sneak this boys. So, and the other dude said, "Yeah, bro, I know." And the first dude said, "That's gay." And the other dude said, "Yeah." And the first dude said, "Why would you want to feel comfortable? Why would you feel comfortable with another man looking at your body? That's gay. Being comfortable with somebody seeing your body, that's gay." Bro, now everybody knows if you're a day one, I have issues with my father because of my choices, because of his absence, and because of a whole a couple things I don't know about, I don't really care to know about, and I don't want to understand. But one thing that I can say about my dad is he taught me to be comfortable with my body. You know why? Because if you're not comfortable with your body, that's a feminine stuff. That's what women do. They look at their body in the mirror and they take a pencil, or they take a mental pencil, and they say, "Oh my God, look at these crow's feet, look at these breasts. Oh my God, I can't believe I breastfed. Look at this stomach. Oh my God, my butt's so no. Look at this jiggle in my legs. Oh my feet. Oh, look at this. Look at my, oh my God, look at these three hairs on my mustache. Look at girl, look at that. I need to get my eyebrows done. They look so ratchet. Oh my God. Don't look at my body, please. Don't look at my body. Just look at my breast. Just my breast." That's what women do. And not all women. Liberated women are comfortable with their bodies. Men are comfortable with their bodies. Don't act like you never watched porn, bro. Don't act like you never wanted to be a porn star. Don't act like you wouldn't be a model. Don't act like you wouldn't be okay with people doing certain things behind closed doors. If you're a porn star and you knew that, we'll say, a homosexual man to your role in that movie, and they paid you, I don't know how much pornographic actors make, $5,000 to shoot, you wouldn't do it. I'm not wearing underwear, so straight men can be confused about their own sexuality. I'm not wearing underwear, so people can look at my joint. I'm not advertising myself, bro. As my bad, underwear on or not. I have underwear on. There's no way you will know if I have underwear on or not if you don't look below the waist. And these dudes will talk about, "Bro, dude was musty, he was dirty, and he was free balling." They would they would at least once a week talk about somebody who was free balling. How do you know that? How do you know? I'm not gonna lie. There's accidents. People do stuff. Come around the corner when you're sitting down, and they come around the corner, and you might see a little something out the corner of your eye, but that's none of your business. It's none of your business. They're not advertising to you. They're not advertising at all. There's female guards in there. Sometimes, AaroniMoses likes attention. It was a time where I went They give you tissue, I think, every Tuesday, tissue soap and toothpaste every Tuesday. I was free balling that day, and I saw the female guard, looked at my penis. And I was like, thank you, attention from a female, sexual attention. Her mouth was open. She was surprised in my confidence, and she was like, oh, a penis. And I was like, yeah, it's a penis. Then I walked away and got my stuff. Think about that, bro. Your mommy taught you that your body is ugly. Your mommy taught you to disrespect your body. Your mommy taught you to be uncomfortable with your body. So many people ask me, why doesn't your son have on clothes? Because I'm his dad. And when I have my own crib and there's nobody around, I don't wear clothes. I don't wear I enjoy my nakedness every time I get the chance. I have on pants right now because it's just the right thing to do. But I'm comfortable with my body. I trust as a hardcore gangster, as a man and as a father, that people will not look at my penis. And not everybody is worthy of that trust because not everybody realizes that everybody accepts it. Because you have to think, why do I realize how many people are walking around with no underwear on? I'm a hardcore gangster. I kill people. I sell crack. I sell heroin. I'm a father. Am I gay? I'm not in that culture. I don't have to I don't have to poison myself with those thoughts. My reputation's not gonna be any worse if I realized that I was a homosexual. But yours is. If your thoughts don't evolve, that's normal. Because gangsters usually don't evolve. So you having the mentality of a teenager, that's okay. Because gangsters don't usually last that much longer than a teenager. A lot of them, the committed ones, don't get old enough to not think like a little boy. The committed gangsters, the ones that's really in the field and do certain things, the things that certain gangsters do, they don't last long enough to no longer think like that. A lot of these gangs were built by teenagers for teenagers. So when you don't, you ask yourself, why is this? Why is this? Why is this man around trusting all these strangers to not look at his penis? Why does he make me think about the fact that I may be a homosexual? What does he have that I don't have? You got the fact that being comfortable with your body is gay from your mommy, from your mother. Your mom is only half of the data that you're supposed to learn. If I told your mom your son's supposed to be comfortable free balling, if people see his penis because they choose to look at it, that doesn't make him gay. That makes his friends gay. That makes everybody who's uncomfortable with their own body and who chooses to check to see if he has underwear on every day, that makes them gay. Not your son. She would be devastated. She would think that's all kind of weird. Her response would be, well, I didn't know. I'm not comfortable with my body. And I will say, you know what? I understand because you probably didn't have a father either. You being comfortable with your body is not gay. And if your friends you're being for the time and you're something going on in their lives they haven't addressed yet. And when they're ready to address it, whatever tendencies that they have that they've never told you about that you kind of had the idea they that they have, you be ready for them. Embrace them. Don't shame them. Don't bash them. Don't tell them that you always thought this. Make them comfortable and make them secure in their choices. That's it. I'm the main, you the main, we the main together, man. Free ball nation.